Hey guys, Rick here, and I'm back again for another Honest Thoughts. And today, I'm going to be giving you guys my honest thoughts on the Harley Quinn animated series teaser trailer. So, yes, I am back with my honest thoughts, everybody. I apologize if it's been too long since I've done them. I know the last time was months ago, before I lost my channel, but me losing my old channel was a big contributing factor to me not wanting to do them for a while because I just didn't feel motivated. And now I've been getting slowly more motivated. I've been building myself back up with all of this amazing news and the fact that this is going to be a packed month. I am confident to come back with honest thoughts. So one thing I should probably address is that I'm not in the Jedi Bender character, so I will be doing my honest thoughts as myself, as Rick, and not the Jedi Bender because, well, I have big plans for the Jedi Bender. You guys are going to see that in the next coming months, and I hope you guys are very excited and you come with me on this journey. The second thing I want to address is thank you all so much for 200 subscribers, over 200 at this point. It really shows that you guys are still willing to stick with me after 7 years or 3 years of just building myself. And I couldn't be more happier to have you guys. So thank you all so much. And I'm very excited to hopefully get back to where I was. But, you know, if not, I'm fine with where I'm at now because I have you guys. So nevertheless, let's go ahead and talk about the Harley Quinn animated series, the second animated show to come to us from the DC universe. Now, this was announced yesterday, last night, at New York Comic-Con, where the Titans, the first 3 episodes were shown and premiered, and also, not just that, we did get some info on Doom Patrol and Kelly Coco, who, as you all know, as Penny from The Big Bang Theory, announced she'll not only be voicing Harley Quinn, but she'll be an executive producer. So, yes, I saw this teaser. I've seen it like maybe 5 times now. And to give you guys my first impressions, well, I'm nervously optimistic, and I'm excited at the same time. Now, I'll explain why I'm a little nervous in a couple of minutes when I get to the, not negatives, but just my complaints and my criticisms and what I hope doesn't become of this series. But let's just start off with the good. So, if you guys didn't know, if you want to know about this series, basically this series sees Harley Quinn, who has just broken up with the Joker, again. She will be teaming up with her best friend in the world, and / lover, Ivy, and together they will go around trying to be the best villains and making impressions on the right people. Not only that, they will be running into famous DC characters like Lex Luthor, Batman, Wonder Woman, and many more. We're also going to see Harley Quinn interact with lower-tier DC villains. So think of this as just a balls-to-the-wall, adult animated female Archer. I think that's the best way I can describe it. We're going to see a lot of crazy shit from this series. So yes, the good stuff first. So, first of all, I know this is going to get a lot of people mixed, but I'm going to say it. I actually think Kelly Coco sounds pretty good as Harley Quinn. Now, as you all remember, the last Big Bang Theory cast member to play Harley Quinn was Melissa Rauch, who was Bernadette in The Big Bang Theory, and she played Harley in Batman and Harley Quinn, a guilty pleasure of mine. Now, why they couldn't have just got her to reprise her role so that way she could have tweaked it, I don't know. But Kelly Coco is the second best choice to play her. Now, what would be even funnier is if they got all of the Big Bang Theory cast members to be in this, which I think that'd be pretty funny because Big Bang Theory is ending next year. But, nevertheless, I do like her performance. She definitely has the excitement down. I believe she is very excited to play this character, especially how her performance sounded. Even though we just got a little tease, if she can keep that level of energy up, I definitely think it'll be good. However, there's more to Harley Quinn than just being exciting. I can't talk. I got mucus in my throat. There's more to Harley Quinn than just being exciting, having a New York Brooklyn accent, and of course saying puddin'. Like, there is depth to her, and I really hope that Kelly can capture those emotional moments. I really hope that she can balance those excitement with sort of low-key down moments, which she sounds like she can. She's not just gonna be like Tara Strong. As you guys know, I don't like Tara Strong's Harley Quinn. She's not just gonna be high-pitched excitement. She will have a balance, which that's what I like. So I'm hoping for good things from Kelly. She really does sound like she's very invested in this role. So yes. The second thing is the animation. Now, you guys have known me for a while. I constantly harp on the DC animation because Warner Brothers refuses to give them more of a bigger budget and just let them go to town. Like, gone are the days where the Bruce Timm universe, Young Justice, and Batman Brave and the Bold were allowed to push the envelope of their animation. And now that's why the current DC animated films are very not that visually appealing. They can still look good, but they just can't push it. But with this series, it looks amazing. It actually has that neon 90s style crazy animation with a little bit of darkness here and there. So it does look like there's going to be an interesting contrast with the animation, which I really hope the animation team plays that up and they are able to just push themselves and see how far they can take this. It also, is it me, or does this look very similar to the Deadpool cartoon that we got a little short animation? Like, it almost feels like that, which I'll get into that later. That's just how I saw it. But yeah, the animation looks great. Hopefully it can be something spectacular, and if this gets picked up for a season 2, I really hope for future seasons it is allowed to get more of a push, and it's allowed to experiment here and there. The other thing I liked about this was some of the jokes. Some of the jokes did make me laugh. The Deadpool one was funny and out of nowhere. I liked it. Of course, I love it when DC takes shots at themselves, admitting, yeah, all of our stuff is dark, it's gritty, it's depressing, it's bleak. I love when they do that. However, it's getting to be a little bit tiring. We get it. Like, so many people have griped on it. It's not even that funny anymore. But hopefully, in that little deadpan that Ivy made, it was funny. And coming from one of my female favorite characters, that's good. So yes. Now then, this all being said, I'm really surprised on how the writing was. Again, in this short little teaser, it really showed you and gave you just a little taste of what the humor's gonna be like. So hopefully they can take their time with this, because this isn't actually coming out until December of next year. So we literally have to wait a whole year to see this. But hopefully they'll be able to take as much time with it as they need, because it's probably gonna be 13 episodes or maybe 26. I don't know. So this all being said, these are some of the good positives I have about it. So yeah, again, Coco's performance it doesn't have that much to be desired, but it definitely gives us a good taste on where she could go with it. The animation looks amazing, really hoping they can push it as far as they can, and the writing in this teaser alone is good. Very good. Now let's talk about my worries. Now, the first thing is, once again, Harley has broken up with the Joker. Now, this is a conversation me and my friend Archaic King had last night, and I completely agree with him. We've seen Harley break up with the Joker time and time again, and I'm not saying Harley can't be interesting on her own. She has. I mean, how else do you think she got all of her comic books? But it's just what the comics and what some of the animated properties don't tend to do is they don't tend to take a chance on showing us the conflict Harley has with the Joker. Like, if she's gonna be with him, you would assume she's only being there not because she's in love with him anymore, but because it's an obligation and it's just what he expects of her. So maybe have her play more of a henchwoman kind of role, or maybe just have her try so hard to get away from him, but at the end of the day, she just can't. And that could be an interesting overarching story and a weakness and a vulnerability for her to overcome. But instead, no, this series is just like, nope, she's broken up with the Joker, and now she's with Ivy. Now, again, her and Ivy have always had great chemistry, and I'm not saying the chemistry won't be good between these actors. It definitely sounds like it would be. But, see, we just need a reason to know why Harley does not like this particular incarnation of the Joker. It's the same thing I have with the Titans version of Robin just being all fuck Batman, which I haven't seen the first 3 episodes, but I will see the first episode next week. But nevertheless, I was really disappointed by that, and I'm a little sad they're not going to explore that. But I still have high hopes for Harley as a character in this show. The second thing is kind of the most obvious. Harley breaking the fourth wall. Okay, so here's the thing. Harley is not a fourth wall breaker. I mean, don't get me wrong, she has been known to break the fourth wall from time to time, but she's not Deadpool. She's not constantly going about offset, messing with the crew to try and get them to make her show the best it can be, because that's not Harley Quinn. That's not the reason why we fell in love with this character. So for them to start off showing us that she's breaking the fourth wall, I think it's very questionable, but I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy it, because, okay, if it's just for the marketing, if it's just Harley trying to push her show and give us a reason to watch it, give us a reason to subscribe to the DC Universe, that's fine. I'm okay with that, and I think that could be very funny because, again, it shows the creativity of advertising that the DC Universe is experimenting with, because, again, you need a reason to hook people into subscribing to the DC streaming services, because, let's be honest, everyone outside of the US doesn't have that problem. They can just watch it on Netflix. So with the US, you need to convince your customers, why should you be interested in this? And if this is the approach they're going to take by having Harley break the fourth wall and really go batshit crazy on explaining to us why you should watch her show, I'm fine with that. I think there's potential in that. But if she's going to do it within her show, then I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I mean, if it's just here and there, okay, fine, but Harley does not need to be Deadpool, because her and Deadpool, while they may be similar, they're not the same person, and I really don't want DC and Warner Brothers to take a page from what Fox did with Deadpool and put that into one of their most popular and iconic female characters. So I really hope that they can dial it back on the fourth wall breaking, but that's just me. Now, when all is said and done, I'm still excited for this show. I'm still excited. I think it's going to be somewhat good. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. It's going to be a guilty pleasure for me either way. I don't care, because I love this type of humor. And seeing Harley Quinn's take on it, I think that could be good. Now, will this be better than Batman and Harley Quinn? Because I think that's a good question to ask. If the writing is done well, if the comedy has good timing to it, they're allowed to experiment but not take it over the top with sexiness, adult nudity, just anything. If they're allowed to have subtlety in their adult humor comedy, I think it could be. I definitely think it could be good. But if they're just going to literally be like Batman and Harley Quinn, where it's raunchy for the sake of being raunchy, then I think this is going to turn some people off. But I'm still looking forward to it, nevertheless. So, yes, I'm optimistic about this. I can't wait to find out more about this show, and I'm hoping for good things. I don't know about you guys, but I think it could be good. So, yes, everyone, if you enjoyed this Honest Thoughts, then please Hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, then please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to stay up to date with all my videos and more, then please hit that little notification bell to be notified the minute a new video comes out. And let's get a discussion going about this. Have you guys seen the Harley Quinn teaser trailer? What are your thoughts on it? Are you excited for it? Are you not looking forward to it? Like, really, what do you want them to do with this show? And yeah, so until then, everyone, stay tuned. More honest thoughts will be coming next week. You guys are going to love one of the honest thoughts. It is OKKO related. So yes, if you already know what I'm talking about, then yes, get ready for next week. But until then, this is Richard Corcano. Fuck, sorry guys. That's going to take me a while to get used to. This is Rick saying thank you all so much. And until then, I'll see you guys for the next one.